For Angels fans, they have a lot to look forward to, including Shohei Ohtani on the hill and at the plate. And I want you to show me what maybe is the difference on this side of the plate as a right-handed hitter. You mentioned that you are more of a power hitter on this side. He has great command of all of his secondary pitches to go with that fastball. We were also hearing the Cubs at 7. He goes 8th to the Minnesota Twins.
Like second or third. It all accumulates into shortstop.
How do you get stronger in that one position to be able to make those hard off-balance throws to first base? The Los Angeles Dodgers finding themselves in the exact same position they were in 1 year ago against the same team. I don't even know if Deja Vu by Olivia Rodrigo can explain how this feels. For Anna Van Broomen, her life is slowly but surely returning back to normal. We're talking playoffs? Yeah. We're talking playoffs? Eagles trying to move on to the 3rd round of the playoffs for Brooks Lee, and also for Dylan Beavers. It's a day they will never forget. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night. After opening the season with a win over San Diego and a loss to Fresno State, the Cal Poly Mustangs kicking off at their home for the first time this regular season. Their last home game, March 13th of this year against Southern Utah, but their last home game with fans, November 16 of 2019 against Eastern Washington. The former team, by the way, of Bo Baldwin. But first, sticking the landing on the flyover. They did it right there. That was beautifully done. I could never do that. Cal Poly entering their home matchup against South Dakota. Let's go to the action. First quarter action. And it's South Dakota with the ball, opening drive, opening possession. Mike Mansoray here, 13 yards to the end zone. Just like that, 7-0 in favor of the Coyotes. They weren't done there. Carson Camp on his next drive hits Carter Bell in stride. 54 big ones to the house. Second quarter, it's Johnson. He's treacherous, as some may say, maybe Taylor Swift. Swiftly, they get it down the field, and that's a 40-yard gain for the score. It's 14-7, but Anthony Gonzalez on the other end saying we are never getting back together, right? Well, they're getting it into the end zone for the score. However, they would fail on the 2-point conversion attempt. It's still 14-13 in favor of the Pirates, but Johnson rolling out to his left. He says, I'm feeling more than 22. We're going to the end zone for 50. That's to Ethan Lisman, makes it 21-13, and Morro Bay wins it 36-33. This was actually even more beautiful than Taylor Swift's 10-minute long song that she just released. Keep in mind, the only thing that stands between these two cities is, well, the Central Coast. So I decided to go out and find out who on the Central Coast is polling for either the 49ers or the Rams on Sunday night. Okay, so I'm out here in Pismo Beach, and my assumption is that we are split, considering we're right in the middle between San Francisco and Los Angeles, the battle of the 49ers and the Rams. But the real question is my assumption actually a reality? Are you a Rams fan?
No, I'm not.
You're not a Rams fan?
No,
Who are you
I'm
rooting
not.
for tomorrow?
I actually am rooting for the Rams because I don't like the 49ers.
I want the Rams, so they'll be the home team, second home team to win, correct?
Correct.
Go
I'm going
Rams!
to say the Rams.
What's the reason behind that?
I just think they got a better offense. I don't know. They're playing really well right now. They're peaking.
I think that the Rams have more firepower.
I have a guess as to who you're rooting for tomorrow, but take me through who you're pulling for.
The Niners.
Are you going to be watching the Rams-49ers game?
The Niner game. My daughter and him like the 49ers.
Okay, so you guys are rooting for the 49ers?
Yeah, not me. They will be.
What's the expectation tomorrow?
They're going to win.
What's the final score going to be?
They're going to win.
28-21.
It's probably going to be a low-scoring game. 27-24 Rams.
As a Chiefs fan, who would you rather face in the Super Bowl?
Probably the 49ers.
What's your message to the Central Coast 49ers fans specifically?
Oh my gosh. Just don't give up on them. They're going to make it. Look how far they've come.
Because we're better.
Niners!
While driving around Pismo Beach, I stumbled upon the house with the helmets on the hill.
I've been a Ram fan since 1966 and still a Ram fan. Back to the fearsome foursome, so I'm still with them. That's what makes it fun.
Now that we're the twosome. Awesome twosome.
Terry Franco and Carlos Rodriguez have been together for 28 years.
I remember the first time I made my bet when I first met her 28 years ago. It ended up costing me a trip to St. Louis.
Whoever
I
lost the game, that game had to buy the tickets for the next one. Woohoo! I won again!
But Sunday evening, only one helmet will stand in front of a house divided.
If the Rams win, you will only see the Ram helmet.
I won't feel bad because the Rams, it's their new stadium. I feel sorry for people sometimes, and I really feel sorry for the Rams.
So after talking to all of these people, my confirmation is I still don't really know if we're split. I have no idea, but I do know that tomorrow we will know one of these two teams, the 49ers or the Rams, will make it to the Super Bowl, which will be airing right here on KSBY. Meet Cameron Clapp, a 35-year-old Cal Poly student that will be graduating on Sunday right here at the football stadium. But one way or another, he's found the most unique path to get here by getting hit by a train 20 years ago and losing 3 limbs.
This is unimaginable. Graduating, I was told I would never walk again.
Cameron Clapp was a 15-year-old boy that was underage drinking, leading to the most traumatic moments in his life.
I don't remember my accident. It's probably a good thing because I'm sure it was pretty painful. But man, it was such a transformation.
He lost both of his legs above the knee, lost an arm at the shoulder. Like really tragic situation.
Against all odds, Cameron battled back.
I'm totally independent. I drive a car, you know, I live by myself.
This guy is just made out of a different fabric.
From swimming and surfing to giving speeches to war veterans and those going through the same trials he faced.
Taking everything that I've been through and to give hope, right, and show it's possible. And now with my graduation coming up on Sunday, that's a whole new part of my story to share.
These kids that have, you know, blown up in Iraq and have a story to tell themselves, very much admired the courage that Cameron has.
And now this weekend, Cameron is graduating from his dream school.
Fast forward, here we are, and I'm walking on graduation with 2 prosthetic computerized legs.
He has been so in awe that he got in, number one, and then to graduate after these 4 years. He really made a big commitment to make it happen.
Clapp lived through the improbable, and now the impossible has happened.
And I'm just so proud of him.
My life today is a miracle.
You might have noticed I used a Vince Scully quote there from the 1988 World Series in which Kirk Gibson made the improbable comeback with a walk-off home run. You could argue this is a more dramatic comeback for Cameron. He will be walking here on Sunday at Cal Poly, and just to be safe, he got a knee replacement earlier this afternoon. Reporting at Cal Poly, Dusty Baker, KSBY News.